Hello everyone, I am back from Warhammer World. I literally just got back to London, so we're going to be doing something very quick for you. I have the tournament breakdown that is going to be coming for you. It's going to be coming in a little bit because I need to download all the lists, I need to look at them, format it, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I ended up with like a half hour's worth of actual footage from Warhammer World. So that's what I've got for you for today until I can get that main video up and running for you. I've got interviews with different members of the community. I've been speaking to Phylax, I've been speaking to War Games on Toast, a bunch of the other guys. They talk about their lists, what they're bringing and why they brought it. I've got some walkthrough shots of the miniatures hall. And yeah, just generally their reactions from the event, how it went, my thoughts about the event. And I thought that'd be something interesting for you guys to check out. So here it is. Here's kind of like a vlog of sorts from our time at Warhammer World for the June 2024 Warcry tournament. Right, so the time is 8:30. I am on some kind of motorway services just outside of Nottingham on the M1, where we stayed in, well, what can basically be described as a room. That's what we did. Right, we're going to go to Warhammer World this morning. We are going to hopefully win this event. I'm feeling real positive. Waiting for Charles to come down, and yeah, I think it's going to be okay. I think my list is good from what I've seen of some of the other army lists. There isn't something that I can't deal with. I think the Skaven are going to do fine. So yeah, fingers crossed. We'll go there and maybe we'll win. Hello everyone. Right, I've got Demetrios here. You all know him as
Phylax.
best Stormcast player in the UK. That's what they say. Yeah. So, what are you bringing tomorrow? We're gonna go Warhammer World. What do you got? What you got for us?
So I'm trying Nephilim again. I'm getting a good night's sleep, and the new Chosen have slotted into the list quite well. So
They're pretty good, the new Chosen, right?
absolutely. So I'm gonna try and use the teleports, use the mobility of Nephilim, give her a few blessings, and try and pick off a few targets. You know how it works. And I'm hoping on the toughness 6 to keep the warband alive.
Sure. So you've brought this once before, right? But it didn't have the Chosen in it.
So I didn't have the Chosen. I think it had
Chaos Warriors?
I think it was all Chaos Warriors, yeah. And it was all right. It was all right, but if you get any of the weak guys dead early on,
So all of Ephilim's crew is
Yes.
what you're saying.
let alone, if Nephilim dies, then this entire thing falls apart. But yeah, you need to build your kind of defenses pretty carefully, and you need to be very careful about where you put all of these guys, because it's really easy to get the Stairfish into trouble trying to pull something high value out of position, and the Mouthy Boy can do a good bit of damage, but again, it's toughness 3, 12 wounds. It's not going to stand up to much, so it's hit and run tactics, doing your attacks and then swapping with someone else so that you're not there for the retaliation. So yeah.
Good. And you mentioned Divine Blessings. What are you thinking? So Ephilim, I guess, strength on the Wizard Bolt?
Yes, Nephilim gets the strength on the Wizard Bolt to make it more reliable. It also means that you can move Nephilim around like a sniper. Swap, get Nephilim into position, get 2 shots out. That's 4 dice, probably hitting on 3s. That's a good, on average, 9 to...
Something like that.
Something
like that.
9 to 12.
Yep.
And then Flame Spooler has a good bit of range as well, but you're always hitting on 5, so it's...
Sure. See, people think that Flame Tool is the worst one.
He is, I hate him. I absolutely hate him, but he's the only one that can pick up treasures, so
Right.
it kind of helps. And also, I don't know, I always say that I hate him, and then he rolls really well, so he'll regularly do 5 or 6 damage on 3 dice. I'm like, okay, fine. But yeah, between that and obviously a Chaos Warrior, 15 wounds, you can react twice, get them another 6, takes them up to 21. Really hard to shift. You get them somewhere good, you get them in the doorway, you get them in a place where they're obnoxious and they're difficult to move, and you get a lot of mileage out of them. So, yeah, fingers crossed.
Nice, good stuff. We just have to remember that you have teleports this time.
Yes. Yeah.
Forget like we did last time.
Yeah, and also it's within 3, not wholly within 3, which
Yes.
gives you so much more space.
It's a lot of
It's really nice. Really nice.
Good. All right. So thank you very much, Phylax. Do you want to shout out to anything? You're organizing something?
Yeah. So any of your viewers that are close to the north, I will be running lead-up tournaments to the Grand Warcry tournament in Scotland in Edinburgh, this September 7th at Tabletop Scotland. It's the biggest tabletop event I think in Scotland, so it felt like the right place. And there's going to be a couple of tournaments on the lead up to it. So if you are near Glasgow or Edinburgh, keep an eye out. I post all the information in all the regular places, but Glasgow Warcry group is the main one, and my Instagram is Lord Phylax, so I post all of that stuff there as well.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So yeah, good luck to you tomorrow.
Awesome, and to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Someone else is going to be playing tomorrow.
Hello there.
A whole 2 people.
At Warhammer World tournament. That seems like not a whole lot.
Exactly. Yeah. So what have we got? First, how would people know you at home?
How will people know
If they would.
The guy that played Dwarf at home. So I'm Yolaine on the Discord. I play Dwarf, and the main reason I bring Nurgle to the Warhammer World tournament is that someone on the internet said Nurgle is dead. So I had to prove someone wrong.
That wasn't me, was it? It might have been.
No, it wasn't you. It was OTC. I love you, OTC. I do that for you. The general idea is very simple. Like, I play Nurgle again like the last Warhammer tournaments, and I played it when Fumoid was a thing because it was not nerfed yet, and the Plague Bell were 50 points and everything. Now I had to change a bit the way I was doing it. So we have the Pugsbringer because it's a threat. It's going to be a thing that's going to be annoying. It's 4/4/2/4 base, has a shooting profile of 2T36, which means that he's a wheeled wizard that can attack strongly, and I can boost him up with some strength or some attacks. 4 Plague Bell because I have space. 1 Nurgling because I realized that's actually really nice to have move 5 in the warband that everything moves 3 except 2 characters max.
Why their points went up?
Yeah, I cried a bit. I made this is before the nerf, and I was like 10 fighters, and I was like, great, I'm going to be able to do plenty of stuff, and then everything got nerfed. I was like, I'm 9 now. A bit annoying. Anyway, and obviously, the star of the moment, Vexmore. I know it's very swingy, and that's why I have all the stuff to compensate for it. It's there for the psychological pressure more than anything. And this is there to compensate for it, because when that thing is 4/4/3/5 and all your chaff are 4 toughness, or 4/5/2/5, and all your guard are 4 toughness again, like depending on which I'm playing against, does the job. I've seen it multiple times. It's absolutely fantastic. It costs only 130 points. Then I have options. I'm not sure yet which one I will bring.
Ooh.
So option 1 is I bring those 2 bad boys. I like to net stuff, and I like to not fail my nets. That is the extent of why I bring that
The
thing.
best net in the game.
It's almost free at this point. And the Beast of Nurgle, because a lot of stuff started to move back in the middle in terms of mid-range, and the Beast of Nurgle is that 150.5 star, 4/4/2/4, 30 wounds, 4 toughness, has a double that allows him to disengage and inflict the damage equal to the value of the ability to something, so he can move in, attack something, slap in, go away, and it's just irritating, and it forces other people to do 1 move, 1 attack instead of 2 attacks in that situation, so you can be a bit more aggressive with it. And the second option is to bring this bad boy, because I love the Mind Stealer. It's an amazing control piece. It moves fast, which that needs. I played that version, and I felt like sometimes if someone shoots me, I cannot do anything against that. So that is for that, and obviously the quad is amazing if I don't play based on quad, and he also has a net.
Yep.
That's based on the of DBT. So that's the main thing. Right now I'm more tempted to bring this comp instead of this one, just because I'm afraid of, well, there is Vanguard, the Vanguard is going to get netted, but mostly like all the shooting things that I cannot get to, like slans. If there is a slan, and I don't have the Mind Stealer to go and annoy the slan as much as possible, I'm going to be in trouble, and stuff is going to disappear off the board without me being able to actually do anything. So that's it for my temptation list for now.
So we'll see tomorrow which one you choose.
Yeah, that's going to be a surprise.
All right, man. Thank you very much. Good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Charles, my wise man on the mountain.
Hello.
He is here again. What are we bringing, Charles?
Same list as last time, because luckily with the last points change and balance change went in, the only thing that went up was Quiv. And luckily the amount of points that were on the Divine Blessings was enough to basically not take Divine Blessings, take the slightly more expensive Quiv. So I do lose the extra crit damage on both the normal Gorges, which can be game breaking at some points, but the list doesn't really change. It still works well. Frothgorn is always just a dangerous threat that has to be dealt with, and the ogres can take enough of a hit and dish it out. There's a few interesting lists that we'll be seeing, which this will either do well or not against. But yeah, luckily only one thing in the list went up because the ogres are actually pretty balanced in terms of points. Frothgorn's the only thing that people could say could go up again.
Maybe, yeah. But I mean, they did the nerf on Quiv specifically for people who want to bring Hrothgorn, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's an extra tax on top of Hrothgorn.
You don't need to bring him to play Hrothgorn, but you want to bring him.
The extra shot, the extra shot is great, and theoretically, with a double and a triple, you can get 4 shots out of him in a turn.
Sure.
As long as he kills something, at least in one of his 2 shots.
And how do you feel the lack of divine blessings are going to hit you? Because I remember you went crit, right?
So it was both of the normal Gorges having +1 crit damage. Basically had the same profile apart from the strength as the clawback. So going from 3.5 to 3.6. So it's going to be missed, but the 5 crit damage is still very good. But with their strength 4, you're generally getting mostly hits. And the blessing didn't affect the hits.
Yeah, and we were thinking about the points cost and trying to still keep a 6-man warband, but also running mostly Gorges.
Yeah, if you take out Hrothgorn and these 2, realistically you're putting in 2 Gorges back in, because you can't really put any other ogre character in, because you don't have the cheap Noblars.
Yes, because we were talking about the Blood Pelt Hunter.
Yes,
as an option.
Yeah, replacing Hrothgorn with Blood Hunter, you'd have to drop these 2. You had like 160 points. And at that point, you couldn't really get any apart from a Noblar or 2. I think it's maybe a Noblar and the Blood Pelt Hunter. So you've gone from 6 down to 5. And it's just, I think you really need the 6th model just for moving around and for objectives. Because again, with these 2 being beasts and having to spend a double to make them not beasts, anything where you have to pick up treasure, you're very limited in who you can use.
All right, good stuff. Right, yeah. So thank you very much, Charles. Again, good luck to you tomorrow.
Yes,
and we'll see how we do.
Hey!
Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy.
That's his trademark thing. How you doing, Toast? How's it going?
I'm fine. Glad to be here.
Good. Long trip up, I heard.
Yeah, it was about 4.5 hours as opposed to the 2 hours it normally is because of traffic and diversion.
Ha. Wow. Well, you got here. That's
I got here.
So, what are you bringing?
So normally bring flame seekers.
Look your background. Look at the background that we got for you.
It's so fitting, but it's not anymore. Because last second, I unpacked them all and packed some random drill boys.
This is what you brought last time, right?
Almost.
Time before, something like that.
It was like 3 times ago.
Yes.
I brought Tool Boys.
Yes.
But because of the change in points to the Brute Boss, I couldn't get the same list.
Right.
Because it was now over by 10 points. So I've got a Grot in there instead. So it's like a Bolt Boy boss, a Brute boss, a Clawback, 2 Gut Rippers, the Shank, and a Torpec Tough Skull. So 8 models, 2 nets, bunch of projection. It's fun time.
It's good stuff. I mean, you're probably one of the few people who's actually looked at the mission pack in depth.
Yes.
Yeah, probably. What do you think about it? So it's an even mix between attacking. That's not a thing. Kill missions and objective grabbing.
Yes.
So what do you think about the list? 'Cause there's been, I like it, but there's been mixed reception to a couple of the missions.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the pack in general. It's fantastic. It's fairly balanced. There's a few like dirts here and there. I think it's definitely better than running core plus the white dwarf stuff.
Yeah.
But the white dwarf stuff is mostly terrible, and a lot of the core book stuff's kind of mid.
Yes,
So
that is
it's definitely an improvement. I'm looking forward to see how people run it. Although some of the complexities of like having the secondaries and the twists might cause some of the newer players over here. Might actually get completely baffled by it because it's nothing like core. So
That's true.
there's always that.
It's definitely a lot more crunchy than most of the other missions.
Yeah. And the pack tends to as well lead to a lot closer point scores I've noticed anyway. Because there's a lot of comeback mechanics built into it. So there's always that.
Cool. And any lists? So the lists are up for some reason. They were never. I don't know why. Maybe they just forgot. It's possible. Anything you're interested in avoiding?
You. The Vexmore, Skabic, Skaven combo, I'm not looking for it based at all. The triple Starmaster. that can go right in the bin.
Yep.
And honestly, Demetrius bringing in with it, coming in with his Ephraim stuff. Ephraim's really tricky to deal with in general. And last time he was here, he absolutely clobbered Iron Jaws
Yeah.
in combat with it. And now he's enhanced it with Chosen and I don't think I can outfight that. So pretty smooth fight that. But it looks to be a lot of Stormcast at this event.
Yes.
There's a really interesting Stormcast list that's Questor with Vanguard Chamber.
Yeah, the shooty one, right? With Questor and Calthea.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of the war guys,
Yeah.
plus Calthea and
Yeah,
Questor.
yeah.
It looks, I would like to see how that one turns out because it's so different. But it's a cool lineup. Isn't it? Last time I checked, there was 35 people that checked in or signed.
Yes, out of
Confirmed.
4, yeah. So we're getting there.
We're getting there. It's a pretty big event.
Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, thank you very much, host.
Yeah,
Good
man.
luck to you.
You do.
This is, you will know him as the maps guy, who makes the maps.
I occasionally do make
He occasionally makes the maps. Yeah, no, he's a fixture at Warhammer World. Probably best known for trying to generate as many wild dice as possible with Dark Oath.
That's the proper way to win a tournament.
That's the proper way to win a tournament. So yeah, what are you bringing? Tell me.
I am bringing Dark Oath.
Very good.
I'm bringing Dark Oath, and I'm messing around with the Blessing of Fortitude to see how many wounds is too many wounds for a champion.
So you're going to put them on Marauders, right? So toughness for 14
Toughness
wounds.
for 14 wounds. Weapon and shields can react to turn off crits.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll get some permanent buffs off if they're around long enough. I don't think they will. But we live in hope.
And we live in
If you
hope.
pump enough wild dice into attacking, eventually you'll kill something, right?
That is very true, very true.
And then a couple of Spear Praven, sort of, and the obligatory Godspeed cannon.
Yep.
So you can't not take it.
Well, I mean, how happy were you to hear that Mystic Glade is on the pack, which gives you free wild dice if you're losing?
And I will be losing. No, more wild dice, always best.
More wild dice, more good.
Yeah?
good stuff. So yeah, obviously you've gone to, I think it's all Warhammer World events, I think?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, for a lot of people ask about how is it playing at Warhammer World as a venue, that kind of thing compared to other places. Is it worth the trip to come to one of the Warhammer World events?
I am possibly the worst person to ask. I would say yes. Warhammer World is very cool. It's also my closest Games Workshop.
Sure.
This is where I play most of my Games Workshop.
Right.
Events or otherwise. But yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, if you're into the hobby, it's worth a trip. It's always worth a trip. And Warcry is their best game. So
It is.
might as well play it in the best venue.
It is their best game, and we've seen. Well, I mean, like the numbers have only grown. Really, when you
Dead game, I think.
is it? Yeah, well, don't say that. They might actually listen to you. No, the numbers have legitimately grown. We're seeing bigger and bigger events coming on board, and I think that's exciting. I'm all for it.
Clearly, yeah. I mean, I've had a couple of conversations today of people being like, Steam is there. Where are the releases?
Yeah.
Where are the releases?
Yes. So I've had people come up to me and say, "Oh, I started playing Warcry a month ago, and this is my first thing." So, yeah, like for anybody, like if you're in the UK and you play this game, Warhammer World is not just for super competitive, sweaty people like me. No, you see a wide.
Yeah. Wide fields. Wide fields. It's good.
Good stuff. All right, so good luck to you,
And to you.
and we will hopefully get trophies.
You will.
Thank you. All right, so the event is done. I only went 2-2 this time round, so I had a pretty bad start of the tournament. I went up against, what did I go up against? Nurgle Demons to begin with a pair of Beast of Nurgle and Spawn, and a whole bunch of plate bearers for me to chew through. It turns out that Nurgle Reaction is very good against Vexmore, because on basic plate bearers, if they use it against him, 2 hits will not kill a plate bearer. So that's a problem. I was playing on an objective mission, so it kind of didn't work out for me, but that's what happened. Game 2, I ran up against a Chimera Vexmore list, which I was not expecting to come up against. So it was like Chimera, Vexmore, and a bunch of Demonettes. Vexmore was the hero of that. It was a kill mission on top of that. So basically the Chimera had the ability to do a bunch of stuff. I did kill the Chimera eventually. The Chimera kind of deployed in base contact with Vexmore, and it actually failed to kill Vexmore in the first instance because I managed to get Bodyguard up on the Chimera, which is really, really good. Vexmore rolled his 6 dice back, only got 10 damage, hit 2, hitting on 3s. So yeah, Vexmore kind of died. Eventually the Chimera did die. I had Scabic run into it. He attacked 4 times with his triple, and on the next turn got priority, attacked another 4 times with his triple, managed to kill Chimera. That was basically it. But by that point in time, I kind of didn't have enough guys left to be able to kill to win the game. So I lost game 2. Game 3, I came up against Flame Spike Gits. It was just like Gits, a couple of trolls, a Brugit, a couple of nets. That went fine. That's actually fine. It went really well for me. We were playing Mystic Glade, so it's an objective mission where the loser gets bonus wild dice. And yeah, it went really well. I won like 18-4 or whatever my score was at the end of that. Outside of the 2 trolls, there's not really an amazing amount of damage in there. I think you had a couple of squigs, but the really nice thing about that warband was that it was all old classic My Goblin models, which I really loved. Super nostalgia. I kind of loved it. And then last game we went up against a giant. It was a giant with cool boys and just a bunch of dudes. Took the tough skull for the Met. And yeah, that was kind of funny. Like his giant and my Storm Fiend were brawling each other. The Storm Fiend eventually died, but left the giant on 5 wounds. And then I had a Storm Vermin jump off of one of the meat trees, leap down, roll a crit and a hit, kill the giant. Fun times. That's exactly the kind of thing you want to see in terms of narrative. So that Storm Vermin is kind of the best. And then on top of that, he was charged by the boss from the Cruel Boys, and I just spent the entire game disengage, run away, and he couldn't kill me by the end of it. Overall, of course, another great event. I don't mind going 2-2. I think it's fine. I think I'm better suited to doing mobility warbands, to be honest. It's just a way that I prefer to play. Like I did say that this warband was mainly built around the conversions that I did, and that's what I wanted to do. So yeah, I think next time I'll go a little bit faster. We're going to be going to Tabletop Scotland in September, maybe another one at Warhammer World after that, also in September. So yeah, I might be Nighthawk to that. Like, I really like that list. I still like it. So unless something comes out, I'll probably do that, and that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, that's it. That's it from another event. You can look forward to the event breakdown. That's going to come out real soon once I get around to collating everything, downloading all the results, doing all that. We'll see who I can get on to do that video with me. Probably Charles, maybe Toast, maybe Phylax. That'd be fun. But yeah, that's it. We're going to get going now, and I'll see you guys back in London. Warhammer Maps and Phylax, how you doing? How was the event? What's going on?
Do you want to go first?
Good. Two wins, 2 losses.
That's all right. That's not bad. That's what I did.
Yeah, more or less what I was aiming for. Blessing for Fatigue is very interesting. With 4 wounds on
4 wound
Glory
Marauders.
Seekers.
Yeah.
Yeah, toughness for 14 wounds. Worked out pretty well. Last game, very killy mission. Lots of Chaos Knights. Even Karkadrax running around going, I can't just about get you if you're reacting and turning off crits. But quads. But yeah, no, pretty good. Pretty good. Some of them stuck around too long. Should have died instead of proven.
Right.
It's my turn.
Yeah, go for it.
Evelyn's retired.
Oh
3-1.
no.
We're done.
You're fine.
Listen,
She's out of your system.
it's out of my system. I had numerous shenanigans. The 3-1 was great. I only lost to a Vanguard Stormcast list. which was fantastic. It was piloted by Alexander very well. I did help by getting my Ephilin right at the nexus points between a bunch of range crossbows. No, he played it beautifully, and it's exactly the weakness of that list. You have some Chaos Warriors, get them in the right place, they will soak up a lot. And then you can use the, like, Ephilin's critters to go around and do a lot of, like, the things that you need. Like, for example, in my third game, I played a 2 Breacher list, managed to full one off, blood gifted one off the point, means my opponent's not scoring 2, managed to kill the other one, managed to pull a piece into engagement, kill it, get points from that. So, it's, as we were saying before, it's the movement, moving the Stairfish, being able to teleport, fly 8, and then get it right at the point that you need it to move an opponent into engagement. Really fantastic.
That's
beautiful.
it. She's done.
Flameschooler kept rolling 6s.
But Flamespool is terrible. We know this.
He is, and I will keep telling him that. And he's going to keep trying to impress me by rolling 6s. So.
Give him a extra crit.
Okay, listen.
Let's
he,
not
shot,
get-
he shot at Ephilin 6 dice. He shot from the black Neve. Shot at Neve 6 dice, absolutely nothing. He only needed to get 1 through. So still lets me down when it comes to the most. But no, it was very fun. A lot of my opponents were like, "This is the worst," but also this is very fun. Like just
It is a fun list to
seeing
play.
someone being able to go like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's quite nice.
Like throwing that starfish around is
Big brain. It's big brain.
Just finding the right
Right, so next thing coming up, we've got Tabletop Scotland. Matt, are you going to come up? Potentially?
Yes, I would like to.
Yes.
I would like to. It's a bit of a
Potentially. But what about that? There's a Wednesday after that, though.
Wednesday. Should
Yes.
be
What are you
Wed-
thinking coming up?
Possibly Splinter Fang. Back to
Splinter Fang.
the original.
Splinter Fang. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Back to the original. Maybe Headlights. Maybe Headlights. Slash.
That's fine. And Phylax, you're going to be running it, so nothing for you.
Yes. So I'm gonna be running. Yeah, I'm gonna be running the September tournament at Tabletop Scotland. So really looking forward to it. Got plenty of terrain ready for it. So that's gonna be nice. Get your tickets. The event's gonna be great as well.
Sure.
And yeah.
All right, guys. So yeah, that's it. We're being called. So thank you very much, and see you all next time. A day of Warcry finished.
Knackered.
Tiring day of Warcry finished. Yeah. How did we do? Toast, you have news.
I have news, but 4-0.
That's not
So-
bad, is it?
4-0, the Hodgepodge Cruel Boys list.
Yeah. We don't know where you placed yet.
No, it didn't score very high on any of the game. It was all very closely fought. But 4-0, so
Yep.
hopefully podium.
And you beat up a giant, and you beat up
Yes.
a
Well, Pockrot.
Pockrot, yeah.
Pockrot's insane. Pockrot killed the Mega Boss, he killed the Killer Boss, he killed
I think I played against the guy who
the
said
Dracoline.
the Pockrot killed his mega boss.
So the Pockrot was insane, MVP in the whole game. It's really great event though. Lots of really funky lists. I love there's 2 Nickel Demon lists are just like
yeah.
some really funky stuff, like with the going heavy on Spawn and Chaos.
Yeah,
Beast-
Oh, you played that list. Yeah, I played that list in game 1. That's
I
right.
didn't play that.
It was like round 2 for them. I think they played each other. round 2 or 3. It's like nurgle off. It's like, okay.
Nothing died.
Yeah. Either nothing died or everything died. But yeah, I
Go
went,
for you, Charles.
went 2 and 2 so far. Again, don't know where we are yet. I scored quite a lot of victory points and quite a lot of kill points. It's just in the final game was against Chimera. And Chimera did Chimera
Yeah,
things.
you played against my round 2 opponent.
Yeah.
And then you saw why I lost hard in round 2.
Yeah. I came out with 6 points. So I got the secondary, which of course is once. I scored nothing in turn 2. And I managed to kill the Chimera in turn 3, but it was by that point too late.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was, other than that, pretty good. Did okay did good in the kill mission, did good in Mystic Glade. First mission got trashed in, which again was another objective mission that was just outnumbered.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
the ogres are good, the little gorges are good. It's just, again, got very unlucky round 1, very unlucky round 4 in terms of opponents.
Yeah. So what do we think? So are you going to Tabletop Scotland first?
I think so.
You think so? You plan to? All right. So what do we think for that? 'Cause I think it's going to be. I don't know what the mission pack is going to be. We got to ask.
Well, yeah.
We got to ask Phylax, see what he has to say. But assuming it's the same mission, are you done with the ogres, Charles, or do you want to? Are you a glutton for punishment? Ha
Again, it depends, but if the new Stormcast, potentially, because or old Stormcast, because I want to do Stormcast again, small force, tough, good abilities.
Maybe do a list of your own instead of stealing my models.
Why would I ever do that? You want to paint them anyway. But yeah, maybe a Stormcast, because we had a couple of good Stormcasts here. There was the Vanguard Hunters, there was the Black Talons.
Two Black Elves.
So Stormcasts are still good.
There's a Sacrosanct Chamber as well.
Wow.
There was a sacrifice.
Yeah, maybe Stormcast, maybe something else. Again, maybe if the Orseocs are finally out by then, we have
Bone
Centaur.
Centaurs.
Bone Centaur.
Yeah. And you, Toast, what do you reckon?
I really enjoyed running Crew Boys. I haven't played them in about a year, so it was a lot of fun. I want to refine the list.
What about your naked dwarves? I got the
frankly,
backgrounds
because-
just for you.
I know. I don't think it would have done as well for Naked Dwarfs today, though. I think it would have been pretty difficult. So I don't know. I've got the Crew Boys itch. I got Iron Jaws actually as well. Maybe I don't know. Something orky maybe.
Something orc.
Something orc. Something green. That is my green.
Night haunts.
Any colour you want. Any colour you want.
That's true.
Exactly. But anyway, good. So it sounds like it was a good event, regardless. So that's always good to hear. We always like coming up to Warhammer World.
Yeah.
It's always
Good.
a good event. And yeah, okay. So that's going to be it for us then for today. Anything you guys want to plug specifically, Mr. Toast? You don't do anything, do you?
I do nothing. Subscribe to Often I'm Musings. And to more games like
Buy my merchandise.
fancy t-shirts.
Exactly. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you a lot later.